Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first of many streams on Deadline Day. Deadline Day is here, people. The Deadline Day madness has commenced. And at Chelsea, like you would not expect, it is always going to be something going on. I'm not really expecting too many incomings today, but outgoings is one to most certainly watch. We've had the announcement of Cole Palmer, a new Chelsea player, repping the away strip in the announcement. We're going to dive into that. We're going to dive into his quotes. Obviously, we've got Hudson Odoi joining Nottingham Forest for £5 million. And we've got a hefty sell-on clause in there, but 5 million seems mad, even though he's only got a year left in his contract. 5 million for a player with his potential is a madness. All the latest on Conor Gallagher as well. Chelsea have also apparently bid £25 million to Club Bruges for 18-year-old Antonio Nusa. Standard. Couldn't be a transfer day without Chelsea bidding for some sort of kid. But, you know, there it is. Trevor Chalobah and Bayern Munich. Conversation still ongoing over a loan move with no option. Obviously, Chelsea wanted a permanent sale. Couldn't get a permanent sale. Seemingly sorted with Bayern Munich in times where loan is now being discussed. Whether that goes through or not, let's wait and see. But the clock is ticking. The Bundesliga transfer window closes at 5 p.m. UK time. So, yeah, you know, not too long now, about just under 5 hours to try and get a deal done for Trevor Chalobah to go to Bayern Munich. But, guys, as always, I know it's a little bit earlier than normal, so big up to all of you that are tuning in, whether you've got the day off today, whether you're at work or whatever it might be. Appreciate each and every single one of you tuning in, for this Deadline Day madness. Big up to yourself. Smash the likes. Make sure you subscribe as well, people. You know, loads of content coming today. It's gonna be a busy day. Got a bit of free time today. So yeah, people, it's gonna be a busy one. So yeah, let's dive into it, guys. Run the likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Let's say hello to a few people in the chat, and then we will get going with all the latest news at midday on Friday. So, hope Conor Gallagher does not go to that club. No, I don't think he will. Happy we got Cole Palmer deal done. Yeah, apologies, I was a little bit late, but as Matisse says, lateness is greatness, people. I hope Conor stays too. I agree. Yes, Nick, what's happening, bro? And Kunku 18, big up, my G. Definitely. Well, this one now, and then there'll be one going through to the Deadline Day about 9 p.m. I'm on with Saeed at 5. Yeah, we got some things cooking today. We got some things cooking today, people. So yeah, you'll see me about in all the usual places, guys. There's plenty to get stuck into. So yeah, I'm planning at least 2 streams, maybe 3. Let's see where it takes us. Let's see where it takes us. Transfer window shuts at 11 o'clock tonight. Yep, good. With loan for Trevor. Well, it's not done yet, but that's being discussed. Yes, Jose, big up my guy. What, 90 million euros, Kolo Muani? Fucking hell. Day off, bro. I'm so glad because I can never work hard during the transfer market. Yeah, brother, it's always a hard one, isn't it? It's always a tough one. Deadline day, working on Deadline Day, all you're doing is just constantly checking your phone, refreshing everything. You know, it's quite hard to it's one of those that is hard to hard to concentrate on what you should be doing. But yeah, people, big yourselves up. Enzo versus Caicedo and Kendry Paez for World Cup qualifying next week. Yeah, that's going to be a big one. Argentina versus Ecuador. I was about to say South America there versus Ecuador. Yes, Michael, big up. Tony will break another record, it seems, if these crazy bids keep getting high, mate. Ivan Toney, guys, you know that I've been banging this Ivan Toney drum. Let's see what comes of that in January. But I think that's a story for another day. But let's dive into it then. Cole Palmer, CP20, the latest signing at Chelsea. Official announcement made at 9:30 this morning. Let's bring it up on the Chelsea website, and then we'll go through a few of his quotes. Chelsea is pleased to announce the signing of England under-21 international Cole Palmer from Manchester City. Palmer's signed a 7-year contract with a club option of a further year. Death row contracts, that's how we roll these days. At Stamford Bridge, and we'll join up with Pochettino's squad ahead of our fixture with Nottingham Forest. So Palmer is going to be available, guys. Done before 12 p.m. today. He is available for selection if Poch decides to put him in the squad. I'm excited to get started, and it feels great to sign. I've joined Chelsea because the project here sounds good and because of the platform I'll have to try and showcase my talents. It is a young and hungry squad, and hopefully we can do something special here. Agreed, brother, agreed. Co-sporting directors Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley said Cole arrives with experience of winning the Premier League and Champions League and adds further quality and versatility to our attacking unit. He has showcased his talent and potential in the most challenging environments and delivered on the international stage for England this summer at the 21 Championships. He's undoubtedly ready for the next step, and we are delighted it will be with Chelsea. Palmer joined, we don't care about that. And there's a few pictures of him there as well, looking good in that away strip. What a guy. Let's have a quick look at the pictures, guys, and then we can dive into it. But yeah, Cole Palmer unveiled. There's a few pictures here, people. I mean, the away strip, I have to say, has actually grown on me quite a lot. I know I'm wearing it, but I was a little bit unsure. But yeah, it's cooking. Palmer, CP20, taking Callum Hudson Odoi's old number. Yeah, there he is, people. There he is, number 20, Cole Palmer, our latest signing. Believed to be about £42 million, people. Ben Jacobs saying 40 million plus 2.5 add-ons. Some places saying it's going to be 5 add-ons. CP20 in the building, guys. Well, look, Sky Sports look, Sky Sports, in fairness to them, they can't do what Twitter does and just tweet stuff out. They can't just do what some people do and tweet out straight away. They have to get, confirmation that everything's true before they can proceed. We're still with a striker. We're not going to get a striker. Cole Palmer winner tomorrow. I'll be there. I will be there. I'm optimistic. Bench, Sterling midway to start. Yeah, probably. Another proper winger. So Poch, can we please stop? Yeah. I hope so. Cole Palmer scored against Arsenal. Yeah, he did score against Arsenal in the Shield. We must end the series. We're not going to get end the series, I don't think. CP20. Here he is. CP20. Let's dive into a few of those quotes then. I've got so many tabs open. I'm just going to have to find this one. Let's get a few pictures of the boy up first, though, because our latest signing. It's exciting. We all love a new signing photo. We all love a new signing photo. Let me make sure that I'm zoomed in, people. Right, here we go. So we got him there with the home kit. Is that going to go? Yep, there he is. I mean, so some of these photos are a little bit weird. I can't lie. I'm not sure why that's a good photo, but there we go. Yeah, the away kit's looking fire, people. It is looking fire. Yeah. Which way to the biggest club in London? That way, pointing to Stamford Bridge. Cole knows the drill. He knows the drill. What else have we got here? Of course, he looks talented because he can play under Pep with the system. Palmer, bro, Rashi 10 coming with like not believing a Palmer signing. You man are paying regular on 120 grand a week, all his wages for a dead left back that can't even get in the Spurs team. So yeah. CP20, we're running it. We're gonna run it. Do you think Palmer will be on the bench? Probably be on the bench, yeah. Amrabat, yeah, maybe Amrabat. Are we going for a young striker again? I don't think so. No, I haven't talked about Gallagher yet, people. That's not quite happened. But yeah, Cole Palmer, Chelsea, he's here. Hopefully, guys, he will make his debut tomorrow. That is the plan. That's what we would like to see. Bro, I haven't got a name or number on the shirt yet. Maybe because my initials are CP. Maybe it's meant to be that I'm going to get number 20 Palmer on the back. Maybe that's what I need to do. Guys, should I get number 20 Cole Palmer on the back of this shirt? Now that he's got the same initials as me, signed for Chelsea, he's unveiled in the away kit. Should I get CP20 on the back? Well, I obviously won't get CP, but should I get Palmer on the back of the shirt? If we sell to those Phil... to be honest, at the end of the day, people, we're going to get into this Gallagher thing, but it's all going to be down to Conor Gallagher. Like as it always is, it's always going to be down to what the player wants. Now, if Gallagher wants to move, then he will go if the fee is agreed. If Chelsea get a fee that they're looking for. Ultimately, otherwise, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter otherwise because, a bid can be accepted, but it's all down to the player. If the player doesn't want to go, he doesn't want to go. Simple as that. Simple as that, people. And that is the reality of the situation at this point in time. Cole Palmer, right wing, can also play 10. Look, I don't know. Sterling might start on the left, Palmer on the right, maybe. There's going to be competition for places, but I expect him to play tomorrow. Number 20, Cole Palmer. Yeah. I don't know why, but Garnacho, maybe we should get on loan. Bro, we're not going to get Garnacho on loan. Get Kendry Pires on the back. He hasn't got a number yet. United going to get impaled by big TT. That's how we like it. Yeah, TT's going to come and do a madness in the Champions League. I want to see Lavia play for Chelsea. Yeah, he's not fit yet. He's not been called up to the... Lavia, guys, by the way, is not fit yet. He's not been called up to the Belgian team. He's staying back at Cobham. He's not really had a pre-season, so he's doing the extra fitness work, and we'll see him after the international break. Yeah, possibly. Can Cole Palmer play against Forest? Yeah, he can play against Forest at the weekends. So let's wait and see if he gets played. Cole Palmer, great signing. I agree. I agree that Cole Palmer is a great signing, people. It's going to be interesting to see how he does, but I absolutely agree that it is a good signing. I'm just trying to find some more. Some more Palmer quotes. Yeah, let's get this one up. So obviously Palmer himself knows a few of the boys. He knows obviously Madueke. So he's spoken about it here, and he's spoken about how Raheem Sterling has been like a mentor for him, particularly when he joined when he was first coming through at City. Like Sterling took him under his wing, so hopefully he can take him under his wing again at what do you call it, at Chelsea. But yeah, no, he's certainly pleased to see Raheem Sterling looking after him, and has looked after him at City as well. But yeah, Cole Palmer saying, knowing them, Sterling, Colwell, Lavia, Madueke, helps me make the decision to come. Hopefully I settle in quickly and help the team win games and win as many trophies as possible. That is what it's about, People saying we got no pool, people saying that, oh, they're just coming for the money. Nah, we're the biggest club in London. We're one of the biggest teams, the most successful team in England in the last 20 years. People are coming to win trophies at this football club. That is what we're going to do. We're building a madness here, people. We are building a madness. Do I prefer the home or away kit, Phil? I don't know. The home kit is really good, but the away kit's nice. Like the sort of the nice kind of material collar, like around the collar and the sleeves, is decent. They're both great. If we're being honest, they're both great. Looks a bit like Irish Clover. Don't mention that H word. Don't mention that H word. I hope Gallagher stays. Yeah, I hope he does as well. Because he's started the season really well. We're going to dive into that, but I hope he does stay. But ultimately, like any decision on Gallagher leaving is because he sees it as a good opportunity for him. That's the reality of the situation. Gallagher is not going to be forced to leave Chelsea. The decision will all be down to him, as it always is with these people, guys. It's funny how we all turned into Gallagher fans. Yeah, do you know what? It's kind of mad. It is kind of mad, but credit where credit's due. He's turned it around. He's done really well. So let's wait and see what happens on that front. But yeah, look, it's great to see Cole Palmer here. Do you think Sterling could operate as a 10 whilst we wait for Nkunku to come back? Probably. He could potentially, but I wouldn't like to see it personally. Mate, these Man United fans that like can't even afford to pay for Cucurella to go on loan. Like these men are scraping the barrel, signing goalkeepers for 5 million from Fenerbahce. Like these guys are shopping for the scraps. They think they're a big club, but their stadium's falling down. They're shopping for scraps. They got the Dutch Max Branning in charge. It's not looking good for those, man. It's not looking good for those, man. I'd still sell Gallagher. He isn't extended in. He's still got years left on the contract. He's not in a rush to extend. Hopefully we don't see Chilwell left wing. I hope not. Jackson up front, Sterling, Palmer, Madueke. Yeah, again, that could definitely work. When is your stream with a Man City fan? Oh, yeah, no, it's not going to be a stream. It's going to be a video. So what I'm going to record it today, and then it'll be up tomorrow morning. I probably won't upload it on transfer deadline day. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's wait and see. But yeah, I'm recording that today. It's going to be a pre-record, and it'll be uploaded on the channel tomorrow morning. I want to make sure it gets decent exposure, because on transfer deadline day, people aren't going to be too interested. So yeah, that's recording today. It will go up tomorrow. Did you see the Noosa link? So we're going to dive into that as well. How long do you think we'll be waiting until we see the highly anticipated trio of Enzo, Lavia and Caicedo? After the international break, brother. We could see it at Bournemouth away. Let's wait and see. Yes, big up, Pezdor. Big up, my guy. Great to see Mudryk back in training. Yeah, the exit rumours were a madness. Someone just literally made that up. Mate, it's going to be about £5 million, which is a madness. We must win every game 1-0. I mean, I don't care about if we win every game 1-0. I take it. Cole Palmer, my signing of the season. The guy's got great talent. He has got absolutely got great talent. But yeah, Palmer's here. I'm looking forward to seeing the link up, seeing how he settles in. We've got to be patient with him, though, people. We have got to be patient with him. We must be clear about that. We must be patient. He's a young player. He's got talent. He's got ability. He's got great potential. But that's not all going to come together at once. You know, we do have to make sure that you know that we're patient with him. We give him time, and we wait and see how he develops. Basically, that is going to be the key. This one, we've got to be patient with him. We've also got Mauricio Pochettino's press conference coming up in 10 minutes as well. We can bring you all the reaction from that also. What happens to those Qatari owners? Yeah, I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, I hope so as well, mate. I hope so as well. There's always a risk that signings won't work out, and we just got to hope that this guy isn't one of them. That's the reality. We've got to hope that he's not one of those. But yeah, look, I'm confident. I'm hopeful that we can get a good deal. Yes, Deepo, big up, my brother. Hope you're good. Yeah, so yeah, Cole Palmer's in the building, people. Cole Palmer in the building. Death row contract, 7+1. That's how we roll. Could be in line to make his debut tomorrow. Saw Enzo Fernandez's first goal on Wednesday night. Hopefully, I'll be seeing a Cole Palmer debut tomorrow. If you can get a winner, or if you can get on the score sheet, even better. But let's hope for a Cole Palmer debut tomorrow, people. But that is, I see the fan base is getting upset over the potential departure of Conor Gallagher. At the end of the day, like, what people need to realise is that any decision on Gallagher is going to be down to him. You can accept bids. We saw it with Caicedo. Liverpool had a bid accepted for Caicedo. Caicedo didn't want to go, therefore he didn't go. It's the same with Spurs and Gallagher. If Spurs put £50 million on the table, for example, and Chelsea decided to accept it, that doesn't mean anything. It's all down to the player. And if Gallagher decides that he wants to go to Spurs if a bid comes in, then that's because he feels it's best for his career and because he wanted to go. No one is forcing him out of the club here. What else have we got here? He should be fit enough to play. Yeah, no, he should be fit enough to play. Chelsea till I die. Big up, my brother. Hope you're good. But yeah, Palmer in line for his Chelsea debut tomorrow. Let's see if he's involved. I would like to think he's going to be on the bench. Are we still buying or selling? We can still loan out after today, can't we? I don't know what the rules are. I think once the deadline's done, the deadline's done. I don't think there's any loaning out after the deadline, people. I think that's it. So yeah, we've got just under 10 hours, people, until the window closed. By the way, guys, Friday lunchtime. Big support on the channel. 100 man already locked in, and we're only 18 minutes in. We're only on 50 likes, though, people. We've got to do better than that. It's deadline day. The content's free. It's coming on a regular basis, daily basis. It's coming multiple times a day today. One favor and one favor only. Well, actually, two favors, people. But run those likes up. Smash the like button. Pay the rent, as certain people say. Come in, smash that like. Let's get this to 100 likes minimum, people. And guys, I'm not telling you, it is a demand. You need to smash that subscribe button, people. Transfer deadline day. Lots of stuff happening. Lots of content coming. Big up for all the support, but please do smash that subscribe button as well. Less than 50 subscribers, about 40 subscribers away from 6.2K. If we can try and knock off these 40 subscribers in this stream, that would be fantastic. No reason why we can't hit 6.2K today. So smash that subscribe button, guys, and keep running those likes up. But yeah, Cole Palmer in line for his debut. Panic buy, same like Barkley. No, it's not a panic buy. I thought you can make signing after 11. No, you can, as long as you submit a form saying, you know, that you like for the extended deadline. But no, we're not going to be signing players after deadline day. I don't think. That's for sure. Not Chelsea related, but if you were Mo Salah, would you retire at Liverpool or move to Saudi? I'll tell you what, Mo Salah's done everything in the game. Go to Saudi, secure the bag, my brother. At that age, I'd probably be off to Saudi. Yeah, I would as well. But yeah, let's move away from Cole Palmer. He's here. He looks great. So yeah, exciting times. Let's move on from the new Chelsea number 20 to the old Chelsea number 20. Callum Hudson-Odoi to Nottingham Forest, people. That is a done deal. He's having his medical, I think, might have already done it. He's certainly having it this morning, so it could already be done. Fabrizio Romano breaking that news this morning. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Nottingham Forest. Here we go. Deal finally sealed with Chelsea after verbal agreement. Medical test book this morning. Callum will sign as a new Forest player. Do you know what's kind of mad, right? Is that we're only getting £5 million for him. £5 million. Yes, there's going to be a hefty sell-on clause in there. But 5 million is a madness. 5 million quid for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Yes, it's been difficult for Callum since that Achilles injury. It's clear now that he's obviously massively surplus to requirements at the club. He doesn't want to sign a new deal. He's out of contract at the end of this current season. So yeah, of course we were going to have to sell him. But I can't believe for an England international, a player that hasn't hit the heights in the last 18 months or so, but he's still only 22 years old. He's so gifted, in my opinion. There's so much ability there. He just needs to go and play regular football. He needs an arm around the shoulder. He needs a little bit of loving. And I still think there's a great career there. And I do feel in the next few years that we can see Callum Hudson-Odoi back at a big club, whether that's Premier League, whether that's in Europe somewhere. But yeah, it is a mad one, people. Like for 5 million quid. I mean, I don't know. How do you guys feel? Let me know in the chat, guys. How do you feel about the Hudson-Odoi departure? Because you hear people speak within the Chelsea academy. You hear, Loftus-Cheek talking. You hear Reece James's dad, Nigel, talking. Like Callum Hudson-Odoi, never seen anyone like him in the academy. Probably the most talented player to come through the ranks at an academy level at Chelsea. Special ability. We saw him breaking through under Maurizio Sarri, how good he was at 18 years of age. Everyone was desperate for him to play. Everyone was clamoring for him to play. And a really good impact that season. Obviously, he played under the Thomas Tuchel as well a lot to start with. I remember he started 9 games in a row. He was doing really well. Scored in that game against Juventus to 4-0. The Achilles injury basically finished him. That finished him at Chelsea. That Achilles injury, it really did. So yeah, it is what it is. I wish him all the best, but I do feel a slight sense of sadness, a tinge of regret that it's ended in this way, because he could have been a really special player for us. He could have been a really special player for us, but ultimately it's not worked out. That's football. Maybe, as Pez Lord is saying, maybe the new deal too much, too young, maybe killed the desire, killed the hunger a little bit. I'm not sure, but I think from a Nottingham Forest perspective, £5 million at 22 years of age for Callum Hudson-Odoi, that is a great piece of business. There's no denying that is a fantastic bit of business, people. A fantastic bit of business for Callum to go to Nottingham Forest for that much money. It's mad. We got here. No, it's not been announced yet, so I don't think he's going to play. I don't think he's going to play tomorrow. So yeah. No, Callum can't play on Saturday. Yes, Carlos, big up my brother. We're going to get into that news on Gallagher in a sec. Even 5 million is a risk for Forest. I don't think 5 million quid. 5 million quid, right, in this market is peanuts. It's like it's literally, but it's almost giving the player away. It's almost giving the player away. So yeah, look, I think it's a great deal for Forest, and if they can get him playing back to anywhere near his best, he just needs to play on a regular basis. It looks like he will replace Brennan Johnson, who's going to be heading towards Spurs. So yeah, I think this is a good deal for Forest for sure, and a good deal for Callum as well. Go and play regular football. Rediscover your love for the game, maybe. A manager in Steve Cooper, having worked together in England under 21s in the past. Yeah, we could have got 50 mil. Looking back, we should have sold him to Bayern back then. It's easy to look back and say that now, but at the time, I think we all wanted to keep him because he has been a top talent for us, a special talent. But yeah, the Achilles injury did ruin it for him. He couldn't score a single goal in the Bundesliga. No, he didn't. 5 million for Hudson-Odoi is madness. Here we go. It's trending. It's going to be one of those days. Oh, it is trending, isn't it? What else? Finished after his injury. Can't take on his man. Lost all his explosiveness. Yeah, maybe he needs to, adapt the way that he's playing, or maybe he just needs to be in an environment that gives him confidence and to go and express himself, to go and play his game. Look, I'm going to be intrigued to see how he does at Nottingham Forest. Obviously, I wish him all the best. It's a shame that it had to end this way at Chelsea, but Yeah, I think there's a player there. There is absolutely a player there, people, in Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think that's a great move. No, he won't play tomorrow. It's not been done in time. Every time I hear TT's name, I die a little more inside. Yeah, yeah, no, he does have a special place in Chelsea fans' hearts for sure. Cho isn't the most talented player from our. No, no, no. Honestly, brother, if you listen to interviews and you speak to people, you hear what people around the academy and the club say. Callum was literally a joke in the academy. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, look, he's still 22 years of age. There's plenty of time for him to resurrect himself. I mean, well, to be fair, we've got a hefty sell-on clause in there, so at least we've kind of covered ourselves there. If he does go and go and hit the heights that we may have expected him to, at least we've got a hefty sell-on clause in there, so we could net some decent cash in a few years' time. No, I also agree on that. I mean, I think it's a bit early to say whether Callum has or hasn't got the mentality, but yeah, no, I absolutely agree. Some players mentally just don't have it in them, and that is fair enough. Keep hearing people talking about us buying too many youngsters. Look, some of it's going to be FFP related, of course. Look, I don't know what the plan is for all these guys. I think we're certainly just, in some cases, we're just hoarding youngsters so we can just get them in as quick, so we can just get them in. Basically, I think that's what we're looking to do. He's finished at the top. He even admitted in an interview mentally he can't play the same way. I don't know what interview that was. How does the away kit feel? Yeah, and brother, it feels nice. It's got a different feel to the home kit, but yeah, no, it's a great shirt, and couldn't pass up on the opportunity to get another shirt with no sponsor on it because soon they won't be selling them with no sponsor. So you got to get them quick whilst you can, people. We have saved money on his wages. Yeah, no, we absolutely have. But yeah, look, I just think it's a shame that it's ended this way for Callum at Chelsea because as a player with so much potential, it would have been great to have. Yeah, it just would have been good to see, what he could have done and how he could have fulfilled that potential. I just think it's a shame. If I'm being totally honest, I just think it's a real shame. But you know what? There's no room for sentiment in football. Football's dog eat dog world. If you get injured, then it's another person's opportunity, and ultimately that's the way it's gone. So yeah, it is what it is. What we got here? It looks like game 5 without a sponsor. Oh yeah, no, we're not going to have a sponsor for tomorrow's game, people. Absolutely not. Absolutely no chance, guys. By the way, 114 in the building, which is great numbers for a Friday lunchtime. Wasn't expecting this many of you in here, guys, but it's deadline day vibes. Let's get this to 100 likes minimum, guys. Come on. 67 likes here, 114 tuned in. Guys, we need another 30 likes. Let's bang those likes up, people. No excuses not to be hitting 100 likes minimum. So get to work, guys. Hit that thumb button. The likes are really important. It helps spread the stream far and wide. This should be light work. We always hit 100 likes easy. So let's knock these last 30 likes off, people. Let's get to work, guys. Great stuff, people. And smash that subscribe button if you are new round here. Wish Cho the best. Didn't go according to plan. What's the update on Malang Sarr? No update on Malang Sarr. There were a couple of reports saying Forest again were potentially interested in him, but I've not seen anything more concrete come of that at this point in time. So let's wait and see. Donning my new shirt today. Yes, big up, brother. Oh, brother, is it your birthday today? Big up to our Cook Roofing Services, brother. I think you said yesterday it was your birthday today. So if it is your birthday, happy birthday. If I've got that wrong, then yeah, I look like a complete idiot, and I'm just wishing someone a happy birthday that is not their birthday. I watched some Sky Sports news earlier on YouTube, and all the chat just hating on Chelsea makes me so happy. Yeah, brother, rent-free. We are living rent-free. You know Chelsea are back when people are hating on us and can't stop speaking about us. That's when you know Chelsea are back, people. When other people are hating on us, cannot stop speaking about us. Still got Malang Sarr on 100k. Yeah, we do. That would be one that we need to get out. You think we're going to terminate his contract? I don't even know how many years are left on the contract. I think Malang Sarr was one of those that we bought in on a free, and then we're hoping that, we're just going to sell him on for a profit, because anything will be profit on him. How is Sarr still at the club? Yeah, I'm not sure. Did we sign the Brazilian youngster? No, nothing's gone through yet on that. We have tabled a bid. I don't know if that's been accepted by Corinthians yet, but yeah, that's where we're currently at, people. That is where we are currently at. That yeah, no accepted bid just yet. Hopefully we can get points on the board tonight. Yeah, it's a shame for Callum, but he had a chance like Loftus-Cheek, didn't take advantage of it. Yeah, maybe that's the case. We need to shift at least 6 players today. Yeah, it looks like stockpiling is taking place. We're stacking shelves like we're in a supermarket, people. Is Washington going on loan? I think so. I think so. No, brother, no problem. Yeah, guys, I'll be back here 9 p.m. tonight as well. Maybe I'll be back in. Maybe be back in the in between period. Who knows? But yeah, 9 p.m. through to the 11 p.m. deadline. I'll be back again with all the latest deadline day news. But yeah, no, I hope you enjoy your day, brother. I hope you enjoy your day. But yeah, Callum Hudson Odoi people going to Nottingham Forest, £5 million. It feels mad saying that, but yeah, £5 million. And that's the way it goes. £5 million. Callum Hudson-Odoi to Nottingham Forest. All the best, Callum. It didn't work out, but yeah, that's what I'm glad he's not registered in time to play tomorrow, because you could know with our luck that he'd probably come on and he'd score the winner or something stupid like that. So yeah, Hudson-Odoi to Forest, £5 million. Chelsea have got a hefty sell-on clause there. So yeah, we could be set for a windfall in a few years' time. But yeah, all the best to Callum. But that is another one out the door. Another one bites the dust, as the song goes. I don't know who sings that, but yeah, that is the song. So yes, another one out, guys. Another one out in Callum Hudson-Odoi to Nottingham Forest. Anyway, let's move on to the next piece of news. I suppose the biggest story surrounding Chelsea on deadline day, and that is the future of Conor Gallagher. Now, obviously, you know, if you'd asked me this question at the start of the window, should Chelsea sell Conor Gallagher? I would have said, yeah. I would have said, you know, that makes sense. It seems like a good idea. But now that, you know, he's had the pre-season where he played the most minutes, now that he's started every game this season and he's done pretty well, he captained the club on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup against Wimbledon. I'm not so sure it's making an awful lot of sense for us to be entertaining selling Conor Gallagher at this late stage in the window, people. He's done really well. He can do a job. He never moans about his playing time. He's happy to fight for his place. He's happy to do the squad role. So look, Chelsea have always been open in their stance on Gallagher. That if an offer comes in, they would consider it. They would accept an offer that they deem obviously acceptable. That's believed to be in and around the £50 million mark. But even then, it's going to be up to the player to decide what he wants to do, as it always is in these situations, guys. What else we got here? Keep Conor, sell. Yeah, this is it. Poch clearly rates him. At the end of the day, Poch rates him. You know, he gave him the captaincy on Wednesday night. He started every single game this season. He did very well against Liverpool. He performed well against Luton. He performed well against Wimbledon. You know, he's really stepped up from what we saw from him last season to already this season. Think how much more he could potentially develop under Mauricio Pochettino this season, considering from what he's gone from last season to this season already. So, yeah, look, people, I think this could be, I don't know, I think this could be decent, guys. People, I'm telling you, Man Bun Gallagher is built differently. This is the remontada we've been needing. Man Bun Gallagher is moving madness, mate. He's moving madness. But yeah, look, for me, it all depends on what is. Look, the club is going to be Tottenham. If any offer for Gallagher is coming in, look, we can't fully rule out maybe West Ham coming back. Although I think with the business they've done now, they don't really need him. But you cannot rule out another club potentially coming in, but it looks like it will be Spurs, and we have to wait and see what the bid will be if it does arrive. But as with every decision, it's going to be down to the player. And for someone that captained the club on Wednesday night, says he loves it here and is looking forward to many more years, I'd be very surprised if 2 days later if he was then deciding, actually, do you know what? It's time for me to go. I'm going to go to Tottenham. I just personally can't see it how an academy lad from Chelsea born and bred, born 10 minutes down the road, can suddenly decide that he wants to go to Tottenham. Now, he might look at it and think, do you know what? That maybe that's best for my career. But I personally don't see it. I just don't see it, guys. I don't see Gallagher giving that move the go ahead. But do you know what? Maybe he will give it the go ahead. Maybe he will. I don't think Gallagher leaves. I don't either. What we got here? this will rip the fan base apart if Gallagher goes. Yeah, I don't think he will, personally. With all due respect, Gallagher just isn't technically good enough to fit in a team. With Lavia clicking in, Chukwuemeka returning from injury, and Santos, Casabe, etc. returning from loan, where's space? Look, I think there's definitely space this season, for sure. I think there's space this season for Gallagher. Whether we play 2 number 8s, whether he plays further up the pitch. Look, for me, there's space for him. There is absolutely space for him, in my opinion. Now, is he going to start every week once everyone's fit? No, probably not. But I think that he's shown that he can do a job. He's shown that he can perform this level. So yeah, let's wait and see. But I mean, look, again, it's as this says, being reported that it's Tottenham are likely to need to offload players first. It's going to be depending on whether they can shift Højbjerg. Fulham are looking to get Højbjerg in as a replacement for João Palhinha, who is Bayern Munich bound. It's like we're almost waiting for sort of the dominoes to set in, people. But we've had a little bit of news that apparently, according to the Telegraph, let me just bring this up now. Apparently, Sam Wallace in the Telegraph, who is pretty decent, I must say. Apparently, Chelsea and Tottenham are £10 million apart in valuation. Chelsea and Tottenham negotiations over Gallagher continue, but 2 parties around 10 million apart on valuation. Chelsea want 45 million. I'll tell you what, like 45 million earlier in the window, absolutely. But given Gallagher's start to the season, given we're on deadline day, if you want this guy, you have to pay up. You're going to have to pay a premium at this late stage in the window. If you're desperate for this guy, we need to be asking 55, 60 million pounds at this late stage in the window. There are absolutely no excuses for this not to be happening, people. Like if this is gonna happen, or we're going to entertain even accepting this bid, then we absolutely have to be charging a premium to Spurs. 60 million. If you put 60 million pound on the table, we can accept, and you can have a conversation with Conor, and it's up to him to decide. You can't say no to 60 million. You cannot say no to 60 million. It should be 70 to 80. We're not going to get that, but we should be charging a premium. Gallagher must be 60. Yeah, no, absolutely. At this late stage in the window, premium prices. You might have got to pay a premium if you want him at this late stage in the window. So it's not our problem you left your business till so late and you're scrapping around on deadline day. You've got to pay a premium for your poor planning. Simple as that. Simple as that. No, not Tottenham sacrilege. Right? At the end of the day, even if a bid were to be accepted, I personally still can't see a situation in which Conor Gallagher accepts going to Tottenham. I just can't see it. I don't know if we do need a replacement if he goes. We have got a lot of bodies in there now with Palmer coming in, with obviously Lavia getting back to fitness. Ugochukwu is going to be sticking around. I think we've got options in there now. There are options in there for sure that we can use. We need to balance the book, so sell Conor when it's not needed. If Lavia is 60 mil, yeah, I hear you. I want him to stay. I'll be pissed if he goes. Yeah, I will. Look, at the end of the day, if he wants to go, he wants to go. That's on him. Yeah, especially to Spurs as well. I mean, I'd love that. I'd love to see Ivan Toney come to Chelsea, or no way, see you next January maybe. I'd take Bentancur for Gallagher. Bentancur's not fit yet. Yeah, I agree. I think it's something that the club should be looking into. Again, I think it's possible that an extension could happen as well. Smash the likes to save Gallagher. Yeah, people, let's get this to 100 likes. We're 124 in the building, still only 85 likes, guys. Come on. Final 15 likes, people. You can do this. You can definitely get this to 100 likes minimum. Shouldn't be a problem, guys. 85 likes on the board. 15 more required. 122 in the building. This should be light work, people. Hover over that thumb button. It's really important. It massively helps me out. Content's free. It comes every day. It's coming multiple times today on deadline day. Just one little click of that thumb button would be greatly appreciated. We need 14 more likes. I expect in the next 5 minutes or 2 minutes even for those likes to be chalked off. And whilst you're at it, smash that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Every new subscriber helps. So please hit the subscribe button if you're new around here and show some love to the channel And it's deadline day, people. Let's share the love on deadline day. Final 12 likes. Run it up, people. Run it up. Have they definitely just rejected that? Is that definitely confirmed as rejected, or is that a possibility that it will be, or is that just being floated about? Is that who's confirmed that? Let me have a quick look. Has that been confirmed? I don't know if it has been confirmed. Oh, apparently, look again. Let's bring a bit more of this up, guys. Let's bring a bit more of this up on Conor Gallagher, because there's more stuff breaking on it as we speak, people. As we speak. Same article. Tottenham closing in on a deal for Chelsea's Conor Gallagher. Chelsea and Spurs are currently negotiating a transfer of Gallagher. Chelsea want 45 million, while Spurs' valuation is closer to 35. Well, Spurs can go fuck themselves then. Having invested heavily once again in this summer window, Chelsea's view is that they should realise top value for academy players with extensive Premier League experience. It remains to be seen whether the two parties can reach an agreement before today's deadline day. So, the negotiations are taking place. This is kind of mad. This is kind of mad. I mean, I really don't think it's going to happen, but, you know, it's deadline day. Nothing can be ruled out. But can you imagine from captaining your boyhood club on Wednesday to be signing for arch rivals on a Friday? That would be some 48 hours. That would be some 48 hours. It really would be. That would be a madness. It really would be a madness. I think it's deadline day, so anything can happen. I think Gallagher could also go this season, and next season he doesn't have a chance. Maybe I don't know. Gallagher is gone, peeps. I don't know if he's gone. He doesn't want to go. And again, as I've said many times, people, it is always down to the player. It's always down to the player. You can agree a fee between clubs, but ultimately the player will have the final say as to where he goes. And it doesn't look like Conor Gallagher wants to join. It doesn't look like Conor Gallagher wants to join Spurs. Maybe he does want to join Spurs. We don't know what he's thinking, but from everything he said, from the way that he's conducted himself, from the way that he speaks about the club, I cannot envision a situation where Conor Gallagher would willingly want to go and join Spurs. I don't think he's going to Tottenham. Can't see it. Fair. Hope we bid for Tony. I hope so as well. Liverpool won't get that same offer, but they also get to keep Salah. Yep. Pay the god that. Yeah, people, keep smashing the likes. Have we hit 100 yet? Guys, come on. 9 more likes. People, 121 still in the building. Come on, guys. 9 likes. This should be light work. Come on, people. Let's do our best. Let's do our best here. Smash those likes, guys. It's free. The content's free. It takes seconds to hit that like button. 100 likes on the board. 8 more likes to go, people. Let's do it. All for the Chelsea family, guys. Come on, people. Sell Gallagher, come for McTominay. No, you can keep McTominay. He's washed, mate. Buy a striker if we let go of Gallagher. Guys, we're not going to get... I'll be honest, guys. It's over for us in the market in terms of first-team signings. It is over. There's that for me. I cannot see a situation where we sign anyone else for the first team. Certainly some kids, yeah, sure, but I can't see anyone else coming. What else we got here? At the end of the day, it's once again the board and owners trying to push him out. Poch clearly loves him and has constantly stated he's in his plans. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's going. I mean, it's not sending a great message if we're trying to force him out. I don't really know what. I don't know what the exact situation is, but yeah, it's certainly one of those where we need to. Liverpool have rejected the Saudi offer. The verbal proposal worth in excess of £100 million was given no consideration. That's mad. That is mad. I also wonder, by the way, just briefly on a slight tangent on that Saudi stuff, why have they waited so late in the window? Unless they know that Salah's going to force a move. Why have they not just done this earlier? If this was earlier in the window, Liverpool would have taken 100 mil. I think they absolutely would have done. Poch wants him to stay, so why sell? Sorry, but if they sell Gallagher, look, no one else is coming in. No one else is coming in, people. Oh, fair, decent. Yeah, I've just seen it. So yeah, if Spurs aren't going to pay the money, they can go fuck themselves. So yeah, guys, there's so many comments coming in. I do appreciate each and every single one. I do try and get through as many as I can. When they're coming through fast, it's hard to cover them all. But yeah, maybe it's a Scottish bias in me, but I wouldn't have said no to McTominay. But that ship sailed. Fair. Starting to think being made captain in the last game was a send-off. I mean, look, you could certainly look at it that way. You could certainly look at it that way. Maybe you could. That might be a cynical way of looking at it, but if he does go, maybe that is maybe Poch knew something that we didn't potentially. I'm not too sure, but yeah, how can Liverpool reject 100 mil? Yeah, it's kind of a madness. But yeah, guys, this Gallagher one is going to be the big one. Is a big one to watch. There's a big one. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, this is one that is certainly gathering a lot of pace, people. Clubs are clearly in negotiation. Let's wait and see what happens. I mean, look, Poch here just now in the press conference saying, in the pre-Forest press conference, there's already he's been speaking about Conor Gallagher. Mauricio Pochettino's comments here in the presser. He's an important player for us. What's going to happen in the future? I don't know. It's up to you. If you are the best, you are going to play. Even if you pay big money, you need to perform. If you don't deserve to play. So look, Poch not knowing what's going to happen in the future, that's fair. I think that's a fair thing to say. He's not exclusively ruled out him 100%. He's not exclusively said he's going to stay. But at the same time, people, it's not exactly him saying, yeah, he's definitely staying. I really wouldn't be surprised, guys, if a bid did come in for Conor Gallagher, but it's going to be up to the player. It'll be up to the player to see to decide what he wants to do at this point in time. It'll be up to the player to see. He started him every match. I'd be shocked, honestly, if he left. I would be as well. I just know when Gallagher's form dips in a season, everyone's going to be saying, "Why don't we sell him?" Yeah, no, of course. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but yeah, there'll be people that are banging on about him staying now, and if he does end up staying, as you say, they'll be like, "Yeah, well, why didn't we sell him? Because he's been shit." But I think he's actually started the season really well, so there's no reason for me to feel worried about him. Yeah, no, twists and turns on deadline day. You just can't, you literally cannot rule anything out, guys. By the way. Come on, people. We're still 4 likes away from 100 likes. What's going on, guys? We need that final push over the deadline. I don't know if you guys are feeling a bit tired, a bit I don't know what. But yeah, guys, 4 more likes required to the 100 likes mark. People, smash that like button. We need to hit 100 likes minimum today. We're within touching distance now. Come on, 1 more to go, guys. I knew there were a few of you lurking in here that hadn't smashed that like button. So yeah, guys, 100 likes needed to be hit. 1 more like, people. There needs to be 1 more person. There we go. The 100 likes is up, people. The 100 likes is up. This is not a good look. Hall, Mount, Gallagher all pushed out for profit. I think if he stays and had a decent season, we could easily get 50 plus from next summer. Sure. But again, I don't know how many years are left on his contract. Now the people are doing it. The people are doing it now. We're over 100. The people are making it happen. So yeah, Chalobah and Martin will be sold instead. Chalobah, I don't think is going to be sold. If anything for Chalobah, it will end up being a loan deal, if anything, for him. But yeah, I mean, guys, we are going to have to wait and see. But this is a madness. This is a madness that is going on at the moment. It is absolutely mad. So yeah, I mean, let's wait and see what's going to happen. But Poch, saying that Gallagher's an important player for us, but he can't guarantee what's going to happen in the future. I don't know if there's anything to read into that. I don't think there's much to read into that. But again, you just never know. You can never be certain about what's going to happen on deadline day. That's why we all love it so much, because we never know what's going to happen. I think selling Gallagher to Spurs for 45 million, I think that would be poor. I think we should be getting more money on that. We should be getting more money than that for Conor Gallagher at this late stage in the window. Again, he's saying we're so happy with him. I hope he can stay with us. Now this is on the club. Now this is on the club, people. Simple as that. It's on the club. I mean, Saudi Arabia, by the way, £150 million bid rejected for Mo Salah. They're going to come back later with 175 million. That is an absolute madness. 175 million they're going to come back with. How as Liverpool can you possibly say no to 175 million pounds for Mo Salah? That is a madness. These Saudis are moving differently. Yeah, Polinia from Fulham. Yeah, it always has been on the club. Yeah, this is going to be on the club, people. I really hope Gallagher doesn't cater to these idiot owners. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, guys, what I would say is, yes, they might be prepared to do business on Gallagher, but it's still, the decision still comes down to the player. You know, you can refuse to leave. You can say, I'm not going there. I mean, look, will we sign anyone else this window? I don't, not for the first team, no, but I could certainly see some sort of youngsters coming in for sure. There could definitely be some youngsters coming in. I don't think that could be ruled out. Surely not. Surely not. If I had my way, I'd be charging Spurs 80 mil. Yeah. Club is forcing Conor so they can buy another 19. I don't look again. We're going to be careful what we say. I don't know if the club are forcing him out or what the situation is, but this is going to be one to watch. It's clear that the clubs are in conversations over a potential transfer, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens on that front. It's look, at this point in time, I can't. Nothing can be ruled out at this point in time. People, you know, stay or go. That I mean, obviously, those are the options that we've got. But I mean, yeah. Look, I think personally, at this stage in the window, it would be a big mistake. I mean, Pochettino saying in the press conference again on whether Cole Palmer's going to be the final incoming. He said, I think so. There is no time at the moment. If something is going on, he doesn't know about it. So maybe something is going on. But again, he's been speaking on Cole Palmer. Let's just quickly bring up the comments from Pochettino on Cole Palmer in the press conference. He's fit for the project. He's a young, talented player. The important thing is because he wanted to come to improve his game, to be more involved. The quality is there, great potential. Now he needs to settle and prove. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, I don't think you can sum it up. I don't think you can sum it up any better than that. That's for sure. What else is popping off in the chat here, people? Yeah, possibly. I mean, Salah to Al Ittihad would be mad. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with Petrovic. I don't know. Why would you want to go to a club like Spurs? No, I don't think you would. It all could be PR. What Poch is saying, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, obviously, yeah, Poch happy with Cole Palmer. Looking forward to seeing that. I mean, we've already covered the Cole Palmer stuff, but yeah, this Gallagher one is going to be interesting because he started the season really well. If this had been earlier in the window, I would have been a bit more. I would have been more open to it. But now I think we're in a situation where actually, do you know what? We can't afford to. I don't think we're in a position where we can be selling Conor Gallagher right now. I just don't think we can be. I really don't. I don't think we're going to be in a position to be selling Gallagher. It's too late in the window now. It's too late in the window. If this had been a few weeks ago, yeah, sure. There's 100% a conversation to be had. But right now, I just can't see it. I just cannot see it right now. I really can't. So, yeah. I mean, look, I personally can't see it, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything at all. Doesn't mean anything at all. So let's wait and see. Well, yeah, exactly. There's that point as well. You know, we've sent Santos out on loan, so yeah, it doesn't make any sense to them. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's a strange one for sure. It really doesn't make much sense. Chalobah's dream is to play for us, but we sell anyone who's made it clear they dreamt of. Yeah, I don't know. No more fresh injuries. Nope, no fresh injuries. Don't worry about Gallagher. He'll be on the bench most of the time. I mean, look, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens. But Gallagher is the big one to watch, guys. In terms of outgoings at Chelsea today, this is the big one to watch. Conor Gallagher could be joining Spurs potentially by end of play today. But people, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens on that one. But it's clear the clubs are in negotiations. So let's wait and see how that one transpires. But another player, another one of our own, as it were, Trevor Chalobah, through no fault of his own, has kind of found himself surplus to requirements at the club. And Fabrizio Romano saying last night that, you know, Trevor Chalobah deal wasn't to Bayern, not off. Bayern are still negotiating with Chelsea. New proposal sent to make deal happen on a straight loan. Bayern are confident. Chalobah's given his green light to the move. And then Fabrizio again saying earlier this morning. What time was this? 7:34 a.m. Trevor Chalobah, Chalobah and Bayern on loan deal with no option being discussed overnight as revealed. Now, look, it's clear that we wanted a permanent sale, but £50 million was our valuation. It's clear that Bayern were going to pay nowhere near that money for him. That much was absolutely clear. I'm surprised that maybe they couldn't give us £30 million, €35 million. I mean, the €30 million they got for Benjamin Pavard. Why couldn't they have just put that straight for Chalobah? But ultimately, if it ends up being a loan, it ends up being a loan. No, not a huge problem, in my opinion. Again, we kind of created this Chalobah issue for ourselves by signing Disasi. Did we actually need Disasi? That's the big question. Did we really need Disasi? Who knows? But we've created this Chalobah issue for ourselves because now there really isn't any space for Chalobah in the team. There just isn't. He's not going to play any minutes at Chelsea, so it's not going to make any sense for us to keep him around. It's going to make absolutely zero sense to keep him at the club. So, look, I wasn't against the Disasi signing as such, but yeah, it's a strange signing given that we had Chalobah there, and given that we've struggled to get, we're struggling to find a home for him. We've made this problem for ourselves, and it's detrimental to his career. It's a waste of our time to be keeping him round the place at the moment. It literally doesn't make any sense at all. There's no reason for us to be doing this. There is no reason for us to be keeping Chalobah at Chelsea. So if we have to make it a loan deal because of the situation, let's make it a loan. Maybe he does well at Bayern Munich, they make it permanent. If not, he comes back, and maybe we can try and sell him next summer. But I think it's clear that as much as he might want a future at the club, I don't really think there is a future at the club for him, which is a real shame because he's done really well every time he's played for us. But it doesn't seem to be anywhere in for him at Chelsea. Gives me Calvin Phillips, Man City vibes. Yeah, good loan for him. James is a waste of money. I completely disagree with that. I mean, look, I'd like to say no, but you can never say never with Chelsea. I can't see that happening. I really don't. But I don't think Calvin Phillips is going anywhere. Only at Chelsea are we forced to have academy players all over. I remember people saying we shouldn't sell the likes of. Yeah, do you know what? I actually agree, guys. That do you know what? Every time we've sold an academy player, we've sold a lot over the years. I actually don't think we've regretted a single one. Yes, you could look at Declan Rice and Jamal Musiala, but they left when they were like 13 and 14. We didn't sell them. Musiala wanted to go back to Germany. And Rice, we did let go, but at 14 years of age, you've got no idea. But in terms of actual academy players we've sold, I don't think you look back and think we've regretted a single one. Have we regretted selling Tammy Abraham? No. Have we regretted selling Tomori? No. Have we regretted selling Mark Guehi? No. Have we regretted selling Dominic Solanke? No. Have we regretted selling Tino Livramento? No. Have we regretted selling Lewis Hall? We don't know yet. It's too early to say, but I don't think we've regretted, guys, selling any academy players. If Chalobah goes on loan, fine, no issue. That does give us a slight problem though, because that'll be our last. We've only got one international loan spot left. What would that mean for David Washington? Does that mean he goes on a domestic loan? Does that mean that he stays at the club this season and plays in the development sides? I don't really know what that means for his future as well. What does that mean for his future? But yeah, look, we've made this situation for our own doing. That much is clear. But we should not be selling Gallagher to Spurs and Chalobah. If we can't get a permanent deal done with Bayern, then let's get a loan with a buy option or an obligation to buy, and then we move from there. Simple as that, because it's better for me to have a loan than to of course, to have him staying at the club. There's no point. Of course, we should keep him. Thiago going to leave next summer. Who's going to replace him? Well, we've got Fofana coming back. We've got Fofana. Look, I like Trevor, but guys, let's be realistic here. Do we need him? We've got Disasi, Wesley Fofana will be back. We'll have Levi Colwell, Benoit Badiashile as well. And so we've got Disasi, Colwell, Badiashile, and Disasi, Colwell, Badiashile, and Wesley Fofana. That'll be the 4. Would he want to be a 5th centre back? I'm not sure. It's too late. It's too early to say about Mount, but I don't think personally we're going to regret selling him. Yes, I was an advocate for him to stay, but I don't think we're going to regret selling him. No, we're not going to buy Calvin Phillips. No. I still think a few more kids are incoming. Yeah, I agree. Humphreys is there too. Then again, when Fofana is out, look, I don't know. Look, ultimately, look, I wouldn't be against Chalobah staying, but the reality of the situation here is, people, is that there's no space for him at Chelsea. Definitely not this season. And I don't think so in seasons to come. By the way, still 121 people locked in, guys. We're at 110 likes. Let's try and get this to 150 likes if we can. So smash that like button, people. It's free. It massively helps out. The likes are really important. It spreads the stream far and wide. It's deadline day. The content's come in on a regular basis. It's free. So if you could please hit that subscribe button and smash that like button, I would be so grateful. So make sure you do those things, guys. Let's try and get this towards 150. But yeah, guys, I'm looking to hit 6.2k tonight or today. What are we on? Oh, come on, guys. We're still 40 subscribers away. Let's try and knock as many of those off as we can, people. Humphrey staying too. It looks that way unless he gets a domestic loan today. Otherwise, it looks like he'll end up staying. So yeah, look. Let's wait and see. I think, what was it? I think we own one signing in January. Hope it's Tony. Yeah, hope so. Fofana and James need to be axed ASAP. Disagree. Where are the buys for our first team? Well, we're not going to get that anymore. We're not. Look, no more first team signings are coming for me, in my opinion, in this window. But at the end of the day, you can never say never with Chelsea, but I'd be shocked if another first teamer came in. I would be shocked. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we should keep Trev Baresi. Trev Baresi. To be fair, but I mean, I'll be back later on today. But yeah, I haven't got all day, unfortunately. But I will be back later on today with another one for another couple of hours, 9 o'clock. So yeah, I'll look forward to that one. Loan him, and when Thiago left, we bring him in. Yeah, maybe a loan could be the right thing. Humphreys is going to be a good player. PL loan needed. Yeah, possibly. It might be harsh, but I don't care. Trev takes Wes Fofana's spot. He won't do though, because Fofana's a £70 million signing. A lot of potential there. I think Fofana's a very good player. He's just been bang unlucky with everything that's happened to him so far. But look, maybe a loan is best for Chalobah, you know, and then we reassess the centre back situation next summer. But yeah, let's wait and see on that one, people. Let's wait and see on that one. But yeah, Chalobah to Bayern Munich. If it happens today, it's got to happen in the next 3 hours, 50 minutes, because the Bundesliga transfer window shuts at 5 p.m. UK time. So it's got to happen in the next 3 hours and 50 minutes. Otherwise, Chalobah will be staying at Chelsea. What else is going on here? Chalobah will be crucial for depth when we're back in the Champions League. Yeah, potentially. Humphreys, yeah, Humphreys might go on loan. Are you going to do a Chelsea? Are you going to do Chelsea match preview for tomorrow? Yes, I will do at some point. I don't know if I'll do it today. Maybe I'll do it as a uploaded video, or maybe I'll just do a match day live in the morning. Maybe I'll do something at like 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll go live before going to the game. But maybe that's the way we'll do it instead, because there's so much going on. By the way, Brighton is in a group of death in Europa League. Oh, good news. Great news if we keep Trev and Conor. Look, I think, to be fair, I think a Chalobah loan is better for him this season, because this season he's not going to play. Chalobah's not going to play this season. I'd maybe loan Trev at the worst. Yeah, look, I think it's going to end up being a loan for Chalobah, I think, to Bayern Munich. That is the deal that is being discussed at this point in time. But yeah, guys, let's wait and see how this one develops over the coming hours, people, and let's see where he ends up. But guys, I just wanted to round out on this news, and it couldn't be any Chelsea news without us being in talks with another player, another youngster, because that's what we do. That is what we do at this football club. This interesting news here. I've never heard of this guy, like with a lot of these youngsters, but this being reported, Chelsea have sent a £25 million offer to Club Brugge for 18-year-old Antonio Nusa. Decision must be made today. I don't know what he is. There's a little comp here. Maybe he looks like some sort of a forward player. Is he a forward? Maybe he's a wide man or something along those lines. Got a little comp thing going on. Everyone looks decent in comps though. But yeah, look, Chelsea have sent... I mean, look, I don't know what the plan is here, people. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, guys. I don't know who this guy is. Again, this is not done. Like the Corinthians guy, not done. But bids have gone in. Bids have gone in for both these players. It's kind of mad how, like, just each day you get up and Chelsea have just slapped 20 million euros on the table for some 17-year-old Brazilian midfielder. They've then slapped 25 million pounds on the table for someone from Club Brugge, 18 years of age. He's left wing. So fair enough. Yeah, I don't really know what we're doing, people. I'm not sure what the plan is. We need to desperately expand this multi-club model ASAP. We need to buy a club in Belgium or buy a club in Portugal where we can send more of these players, because right now we haven't got enough players. We haven't got enough places to send these players on loan, and we are just stockpiling. We are hoarding, guys. We're collecting talent like it's fucking trading cards right now. You know, that's what we're doing, people. We're buying players like they're trading cards. It's mad. It's mad what we're doing at the moment, but that seems to be another one that doesn't particularly seem to be doing very much at this point in time. You know, doesn't seem to be an awful lot going on with that one. What are we going on here? This is the only guy other than Kendry Pires that I can get behind TUF, but it doesn't make any sense with 10. Yeah, look, I'll be honest, guys. I've never heard of this guy. If anyone knows more about him than I do, which wouldn't be difficult, then obviously do put it in the chat. But yeah, as I say, I'm not sure on what the situation is with him. Yeah, who knows? We might. Look, exactly. We're having the same issues as last year now. Bloated squad. I mean, these guys won't be in the first team squad, but you know, we talk about not wanting a bloated squad, and then we go up signing like every man and his dog. So, you know, I'm not sure. We're collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Are we signing every youngster in the land? I don't know. Collecting youngsters, yeah, it's mad. His nickname is the Norwegian Neymar. Is this guy Norwegian, is he? The Norwegian Neymar. Fair. I mean, I don't know. If you had just originally signed someone like Trossard over Mudryk, this would be a class signing. Bloated youth, yeah. I think they need to be more transparent with the fans about what they are doing, because we can't defend this. You know, I hear you. Not even his teammates know him. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, people. I'm not too sure what's happening with this situation, guys. Yeah. Mate, I haven't really got too much more to say, people. Not got too much more to say on this front. Who is the Gusto cover? Well, yeah, that's the big question. Disasi can play right back, so I guess that is going to be the Gusto cover. So yeah, Reece James. They said the best goalkeeper in the world was too expensive at 65 mil, but spend over 100 mil on teenage prospects. I mean, it is a separate budget, but I can understand frustrations when you see like this money being splashed on players, and then you're suddenly like, well, hang on a second. Where's the extra money that we could have done with these for these players for the first team? I do hear that. I do absolutely hear that. But yeah, it's a madness. This is a strange one. We've signed so many players. Yeah, I haven't really got anything. I haven't really got anything else to add on this player. Nothing else to add. I really hope United fumble Amrabat. Yeah, I don't think they will. I think they will eventually get this one done. From what I've seen, he's already more developed than Mudryk at 18 and has 1 goal and assist in 3 games in Belgium so far this season. But we need to stop signing. Yeah, I agree. Odoi failed to impress in Germany. Yeah, no, he didn't do particularly well at Bayer Leverkusen. But yeah, look, this is another one. Antonio Nusa, apparently the Norwegian Neymar, he's been dubbed, according to someone in the chat. So yeah, let's wait and see what happens, guys, on this front. But yeah, it's certainly a strange one. I think we can put it at that. Certainly a strange one, people. Maybe there was some truth in that minority stake in Sporting. Yeah, maybe there is. Again, even when we make Champions League, we're going to see why we need these players. We're not going to need all of them, though. That's the thing. We're not going to need all these guys. We don't need a massive squad. That's the thing, people. We absolutely don't need a huge squad. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. This is where we are at this point in time. But yeah, Nusa looks like. Well, I mean, we're waiting for an answer from Bruges on that one. I don't know if we'll get it or not. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens on that front with him. Let's wait and see what happens with that Corinthians teenager as well. Yeah, interesting. I mean, look, it's an interesting stance as well on Gallagher. I mean, look, you can look at it 2 ways very quickly. But yeah, look, the fact that they're negotiating sort of tells you everything they need to know. They'd be happy to sell. They would be happy to sell. And that's what I see. We're becoming, I don't think we're a joke club. No, City offload second/third choice winger for 45 to come play for us in the first 11. Yeah, it's kind of a madness. It is a madness. But look, I think Palmer was keen on the move as well, so I don't think we can put this all on. I mean, I think we'll be back in the Champions League next season. I think we'll be back in the Champions League next season. Buying all the young lads to then loan them out and then sell for profit. Certainly, that's going to be the case with some of these signings. Absolutely, and I think the sooner people accept and realise that that's going to be part of this model, then the less frustrated and the less stressed they'll be. Because that is part of the model. That is what we're going to be looking to do. That is what we're going to be doing on some of these deals. Absolutely. What else have we got going on here? Yeah, so apparently, according to someone in the Daily Mail, Højbjerg has turned down a move to Fulham, and his reluctance to leave could affect Spurs' pursuit of Conor Gallagher. So yeah, this has still got a lot of dominoes that potentially need to fall into place for all this to happen. So yeah, let's wait and see what happens on Conor Gallagher right now. Loads to come later on this. Do you think this model is one to win trophies? Look, I think we can win trophies. It's a tricky one to ask. I think it has to be one to win trophies. Otherwise, it's been a complete madness. But yes, I think so. Look, it's hard at the moment to see, but I think it can be. It's for profit and for trophies. Yeah. What's Simon Phillips saying? What, just now? I think I've just read that out. Yeah, Tottenham midfielder. Yeah, I've just read the Højbjerg stuff about, so that's going to have a knock-on effect on Gallagher, unless he just tweeted something else. Yeah, I can't see anything else major coming through. But yeah, it's a mad day. It's a mad day. I've watched a few highlight videos of Nusa, but we don't need more wingers. You know, we absolutely don't need more wingers. That is the big thing here, people. We do not need any more wingers, by the way. No more wingers, guys. We've got plenty. We need to stop signing so many. It's mad, isn't it? It is a madness what's going on at the moment. But yeah, that is where we are at right now, people. That is where we are at. So yeah. Yeah, not too much more to go through at the moment, people. But yeah, look, incomings, maybe a couple of teenagers. Other than that, I can't see any outgoings. Hudson Odoi is gone. Maybe Gallagher and Trevor Chalobah are the 2 big ones to watch on the outgoings front, people. Those are the ones to watch on the outgoings front over the remainder of today. That much is clear. Those are the ones we need to look at today. Todd needs to chill. Yeah, he's on one. Now we just need to sell a few players, agreed. It's a bloody madness. I don't think the Gallagher bid is in there. They did a verbal proposal of £40 million. It's not an official bid. It's just a verbal proposal. It's different from an official bid. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. But people, Martson again, no further news on Ian Martson. I think that could be another one to watch as well. Don't think we will ever see a summer like this again, by the way. No, I don't think we will either. Mudryk needs to nail down that right spot. Yep. I don't think Poch is happy with Conor potentially leaving. No. Look, let's wait and see what happens on this. But yeah, there's Gallagher, Chalobah, and Ian Martson are certainly going to be the ones to watch. There's interest from West Ham and Burnley in Martson, of course. So let's wait and see what happens. But yeah, guys, I am going to look to round this one out here. I'll be back again later on. I'll be back at 9 p.m. tonight for the deadline day stream through to the finish, 9 till 11. But other than that, people, stay locked in on the channel because there could be some more stuff coming if you get some big breaking news in the meantime. Could be a few uploads coming as well on the channel. So make sure you stay locked in. The place to be on deadline day, people. Make sure you smash a like on your way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Guys, let's run this up to 150 likes on the way out. We're at 125 right now. Let's get another 25 likes on the way out. And please make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way out as well, guys. Looking to hit 6.2k today. It's about 40 subscribers to go. So make sure you smash the subscribe button. Run the likes up on the way out. Big up to everyone. I'll catch you guys again later. Transfer deadline day is a madness. Let's wait and see what happens with Conor Gallagher and Trevor Chalobah. But until then, people, take care. Peace out and up the Chelsea, guys.